Good morning, guys. Hope you're having a good morning so far. The weatherman said that we're not supposed to have any rain today, and I hope that holds true. The sun came out, but as soon as I come outside, it started kind of clouding up. But maybe he's right. It's been a few days since I have fooled with my '84 C10 truck, a left-turn Bill, and haven't started it or anything. If you didn't know, probably you do, but if you didn't know, my wife and I don't do any work on the Sabbath day, so I didn't do anything. So, what is it, like 2 days later, since I painted the front of this truck with Rattle can paint, if you're new to the channel, that's it. It doesn't look too bad. If you are new to the channel, just to get you up to speed, I took a bunch of brown rust colored paint and painted all the high spots. What I'm calling the high spots is this stuff right here. Painted it brown. Then I shot the color of the truck, the color I'm using. So when I go to put patina on it, you know, scrubbing it with steel wool and Scotch-Brite and all that, when I see like this, I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's a dark spot right there. I have the option at this point of either going over it with some more paint or, you know, kind of rubbing it out, let it look like it's the paint is thin on the truck, which I'm kind of into that patina style. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But that's what all that stuff there is. Just brown rust colored paint. I have enough sense about me today, or I did this morning. I don't know if I'll keep very much sense as the day goes on. But I got me some petroleum jelly. And I always, well, not always, but I try to remember to use this on places like this. I can put, well, I call it Vaseline. I just put some in here, and when I go to paint the truck, the paint won't stick to the Vaseline. When it's all done and dried, the paint I mean, I take a rag or a paper towel or whatever and just wipe it off, and this is still preserved. So that's what I do, little places like this. I'm sure there's some more on this old truck is somewhere. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to set this out here so I don't forget. I think I'm going to get me some, speaking of that, I think I'm going to, let me just show you what I'm doing. Oh. I'm using this paint right here because this is what I have at home. I got this at Co-op. If you have a Co-op near you, chances are they probably have this Ace brand. It's pretty good. That's what I've been using on this, just spraying it on. I think I'm going to spray maybe a little bit up through here, just a little. And I should have done that the other day, but sometimes my thought process doesn't kick in 100% all the time. So I've already wiped the truck off. There was a lot of dew on the truck, and I wiped it off, got it dry. I was going to, let me see, I still might, I don't know, get up in this thing. I wiped the top off because I thought maybe I should put a little bit more white up here, but to me it looks pretty good. I done this last winter, having my Rattle can paint sitting on one of the heater vents, trying to keep the paint good and warm where it would spray. And I come out here because I got this truck late last fall, nearly winter. Well, yeah. So I painted this and the bottom part. This truck was all just one color, one shade, and I was trying to, here comes my plane. I was trying to kind of break it up just a little bit. Oh, hang on while I get down from this truck. Too old to be breaking a leg at this stage. But anyway, I'm going to move this truck up and get it away from these others. Sam and coffee and this 10 Ranger. I done moved Xbox out of the way, so I'll do all that and I'll get back with you. I'll just take you along with me. I'm just going a few feet in the driveway. Sorry, didn't mean to slam it that hard. The door, I mean. Okay, let's see how quick it starts. Timing might be just a hair off, but it starts easy, doesn't it? There's a lot that has been done on this truck, but still a lot to do in my opinion. So hopefully we'll get it done pretty quick. I'm going as fast as I can. A lot of people, even my friends, have asked me how come why do I use rattle cans instead of, getting a spray gun and all that stuff? Well, that is an option. It's true. But to be honest with you guys, like I said, I'm 65. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this kind of stuff. Really, I mean, there comes a point in your life where you kind of slow down a little. Emergency brake was on. And this thing doesn't have power steering. So if you're wondering why I'm grunting, that would be why. This is kind of like a bare bones truck if you're new to the channel. Okay, let's see if I'm just trying to move it around where I can have a little bit more room and put it up on a level ground so I can play with it, trying not to hit nothing. A little bit more. There we go. Anyway, I don't know how much longer I'm going to, I don't know how many more trucks I'm going to paint or anything. I mean, I don't know. Could be I paint 50 more. Could be this is my last one. I don't know. I mean, there comes a point, like I said, things change, whatever. But, as of now, I'm all in. But, I mean, I don't want to get a whole bunch of stuff sitting around here and I never use it again. And I like rattle can painting. I do. I just like doing that. Appreciate your help and suggestions to all my friends and subscribers that say, why don't you do this or do that? This is just what I like to do. So, I mean, kind of like a duck. A duck likes to get in the water and swim around. And I just like the rattle can. That's all I've ever done. It's all I've ever had, and that's what I continue doing. So, okay, it's time to start taping up, putting tape on this thing, and see how far I can get today. I always try to set a goal. Here's my goal for today. I'm going to try to do the sides, both sides. I'd like to get the tailgate done too, but if I can get both sides, I try to set myself small goals so I don't get disappointed in myself if I don't achieve it. But I want to thank you all for watching the videos my wife and I put out. And hey, smoking. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Also, I want to thank everybody that has sent in videos of their trucks for me to put on my YouTube channel. My wife and I have enjoyed that, and I hope that you have too. If you have an old truck or an old car that you're working on and you'd like for me to kind of feature it on my YouTube channel, Primered is Best, I would be happy to do so. And it's just a lot of fun, and it does. Look, here's the deal. A lot of people have said, well, mine's not done, or I'll do it when I get it done. No. Look at me. I'm showing you everything that I'm doing on stuff like this. I mean, I like to see the progression. This winter, when it's cold outside, I'm not doing anything. I can go out here, or go out here. I can look back on my older videos and see how far this thing has come. And, so if you've already sent in a video, say you have one that you're working on, that you've sent a video in, you're not done with it, that's great. Because send me another one, you know, as progression occurs on your truck. And, you know, we'll post it again, and other people can see how far you have gotten on it too. So it's just kind of fun. Doesn't hurt anything, doesn't cost you a dime. My wife is, all I ask from you, if you're interested in doing that, is please subscribe to my channel, Primer is Best. And I have a second one called Man on a Budget. If you see an old man with a camouflage hat on and camouflage shorts with his pockets pulled out of his pants, that is me, Man on a Budget. If you'd subscribe to both channels, I'd be grateful for that. I mean, that's really all I ask, just subscribe. And anyway, my wife is going to explain more. She's found some other ways, if you're an old guy like me and not real familiar with all the newfangled, I don't know, I'm just old school. But there's other ways that you'll be able to send a video. So when she gets all done, whatever she's doing in the house there, she's going to come out and help me. I think she's talking to her mother for the moment. Then we'll, you know, she can discuss how you can send videos to me. And, you know, make it short videos, you know, like 2 minutes, you know, maybe 3. Just walk around your truck and, you know, talk about your motor or what you've got done to it or what your plans are for it. I mean, there's all kinds of things. And you can show it to your friends. You know, the whole world can see it. And I have yet to find anybody that has made a negative comment on anything anybody's done to their trucks. So don't be afraid, well, somebody's going to make fun of my truck. No, they're not. You know, if they do, I'll just delete the comment. I mean, it's all, everybody's got different ways of doing things like I do. So it's no big deal whatsoever. You know, the way you do things, that's the way you do things. This is the way I do things. You know, there's other ways, of course. But anyway, my wife will explain more. I'm going to hush. I'm talking too much. As you know, I'm real good at that. See y'all in a bit. Well, just to remind you again, I'm taping up. This truck left turn bill has been painted once before. So I'll have to address all that. I need to get some new rubber or find some at the junkyard maybe this winter. I know rubber's not high, but I try to do everything on the cheap. You know, just it's a challenge to go to the junkyard and try to find, you know, good stuff that is cheap. But I mean, I understand new rubber's kind of, you know, I wouldn't think that expensive, and you know, it's good, but it's just a challenge to me to try to make stuff work that, you know, that you don't have to go out and buy. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. So see you in a bit. Okay guys, Mrs. PIB got done talking to her mother on the phone, and she's out here now, and she has been working hard. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She is trying to find more ways that actually works in order for you to send me a video of your car or truck that you're working on, one that's completed or halfway done or just drug out of the woods, whatever the case may be. And she's going to explain how you do that, so hang on.
Okay. We have an email address, Facebook Messenger, and Instagram Messenger that you can contact us through. So you just send a 2-minute video to any of these 3 things. And if you want to, you go to Primer is Best and go to the About, and it'll have this same information listed for you. So, hope this helps. If your video goes over 2 minutes, you can send another 2-minute video and we can piece them together for you.
Okay guys, you might notice an extra racing stripe down through here. I've been calling them racing stripes, but I got this thing taped off as good. I'm going to use, this is not a show truck. I guess you've already figured that part out. I always use these thin pieces of cardboard, and I'm going to tape a boundary, and then I'm going to spray paint best that I can. And, you know, if there's any imperfections, I can fix it. It's no big deal. And going to do the best I can. I'm got this side kind of taped off here best I can. And if I see I need to put more tape or newspaper, I can. Mrs. PIB is going to help me here. As soon as I get this part done, I've got my tail light lens out. Just because that seems like a good idea. My wife, Mrs. PIB, was smart enough to get she took the shower curtain down in my bathroom, so
No. I found those tablecloths for 50 cents, and I thought that would make a good drop cloth.
yeah, and she's right. I'm just kidding around, of course, but she's right. So I got my exhaust pipe. Oh no!
My brilliant idea just flushed.
It just needs a little bit more tape. It's hard to get the tape to stick on these tires. So while she's doing that, I'll spray paint on the other side. Just wanted to show you what we're doing. And once again, if you're new to the channel, I am not trying to cover anything up. This truck's had a lot of metal work, and stuck that sticker on there, got rust. If you'll remember the old commercial on TV, got milk, well, got rust. I don't think I have any more of those stickers anymore, but anyway, I've stuck them on a lot of trucks. Got rust.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. But anyway, once again, a big old shout out to Tim Dixon, Gas X Chop Shop, for all the metal work that Tim done to this thing. It was a challenge. So he replaced this whole section because cow manure was up in there and just rotted it out. The rest of the truck is actually pretty good shape, floorboards and all. And it's just my friend GM Tim Bryan. He is on YouTube, GM Tim 38. Check him out, please. He told me that Left Turn Bill, of course, the man that used to own the truck, once again, he was a farmer, cattle farmer, and he said he'd just get out in the fields, you know, put hay in the back, get out in the fields and feed the cows, you know, and just go through manure and everything, and that's what rusted out all these big sections here. One more thing I want to say about GM Tim 38 on YouTube is that he's a really, really smart guy. I'm proud to have him for my friend, him and Tim Dixon both. Really blessed to have them all in this neck of the woods here in East Tennessee. But he orders four-wheel drive air deflectors that goes up and under the bumper, like Sam or Coffee here. So he said get the four-wheel drive ones without the tow hooks, and because it's a little bit longer. And so my wife, Mrs. PIB, ordered one for this truck, and they say they don't make them for the like the 70s.
I didn't order it.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
She went blank.
It's always something.
Wait a minute.
I can't keep track.
I blew out all that stuff out the other ear. Anyway, no, it should be here sometime next week, I would think. Anyway, it's a four-wheel drive air dam. But before I put it on this truck, I think it's going to make the appearance look lower than what it actually is. It's been lowered, the truck has. But I think the air dam will make it look even better. So, before I stick it on this truck, though, I'm going to try it on my 75 C10 truck Sky, or Billy James or Shannon or somebody that's got round headlights, and see why they say it won't fit. They say it won't fit. But, I mean, if it's a matter of drilling extra holes or something like that to get one to fit, and it looks good, yeah, we can do that, yeah. She can do that. She's pretty handy to have around. So, it's time to get busy. I've talked long enough, and
Yes. Chop.
see what I have to deal with, guys. Hang on. Mrs. PIB has got a case of Krylon. You can wait on that about shaking it. I've got one just about ready to go. But what was the name of that group we seen last night? The Ultimate
Fab
Fab Four. I got my little radio sticking out here, and they're playing a Hello, Hello by the Beatles, and we watched the Fab Four on public television. Yeah, and it was really good. I mean, they went through different years. You know, of course they started out in '64, huh? Airs, yeah, '64, and you know, the guys that were playing that Beatles music, you know, they done a Twist and Shout and Hey Jude and all that stuff, and you can watch them if you've ever seen them. They might be on YouTube, where I mean, their dress clothes, their clothes are wearing changes. You know, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, all that stuff. If you're an older guy like me, not you, me, and you might enjoy watching it. You know, all the way up into just watch if you get to see them. They're coming to Chattanooga December 1st on a Thursday. We're not going, but if you happen to be in this area in East Tennessee, the public television was trying to get you to, yeah, PBS was trying to get people to, you know, buy tickets and promote public television service, and it was really good. And watching them, and I mean, they look like them. Their mannerisms, I think I'm saying that right, was just like them. John was chewing gum, just like John Lennon actually did on the Hey Jude song that Paul wrote for John Lennon's son, Jude. He, if you watch the original Beatles doing that song, they, you know, there was a bunch of people sitting in a room studio, I guess, you know, even Mick Jagger and all them.
And their guitars even changed.
Yeah, their guitars changed. I mean, duplicates of the original ones, and they were really. They have the full concert on YouTube. So if you'd like to check it out, if you're an older guy like me, and used to like, well, still like the Beatles, they had some good songs back in the day, and you might enjoy watching it. It's really, see if you don't agree with us that they look a whole lot alike, sound alike, say the same things, grin and smile, I mean, the same. Their hair, everything, it was unbelievable. And, you know, my hat's off to those guys for being a tribute band. So, anyway, I thought I'd mention that. This is one more look at the side is what I'm getting at. I'll shut up here, or hush here in just a minute. My taskmaster is wanting me to get busy, so I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, I got the door done and started down this way. So Mrs. PIB has got some Vaseline with a Q-tip, and she's going to put a little bit of Vaseline, that's good, right, perfect, right in those little places there so the paint won't get in there. It's using the nail, and she's making places like this
that were already there.
Yeah, but she's kind of got to wait for me to get done painting and let the paint dry a little more, I would think. But yeah, she'll go around doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, all these little spots here that was in the door to begin with. I got a run or two, but I think it will all be just fine when we sand it. And she's going to go around looking for these, deep places like this and putting Vaseline in there before I get to it. So she's a good little helper. So there's what we got done so far. Just thought I'd show you, and I'm praying it doesn't rain. It's not showing it on the radar, but sure. I don't trust the weather, man, person, whatever. See you in a bit. Well, guys, I got it painted on this side. I must say, though, there's some days, I don't know if you're like me or not, some days you have your mojo on, meaning everything you do just works out great. Today is not one of those days. I've got a few runs, and I don't normally have runs that much. I got a couple here and there, but they'll come out. I mean, all I'm doing is making myself more work, which I don't want. But I got this side done, and I'm fixing to attempt to do the tailgate. And my wife, if you remember, well, you probably, maybe you don't, but she done the letters for me on this truck. And she's still over here getting it with the Vaseline.
I'm going to pull that off.
Huh?
This is sticking out. Can I pull that?
No, I like that.
I don't.
I like it. Leave it there. One thing leads to another. It's going to look like a big old slice of pizza if you're not careful. Whew, I got to keep an eye on her. Anyway, fixing to do the tailgate, and I just thought I'd show you what it looks like now. See, when we get all done, I know I've said this 100 times, but the icing on the cake for me is to do the patina. So I'm going to, all this stuff right here, I'll have to bring back out. Mrs. PIB might want to put a little Vaseline up in there. And I'll work on the other side, or I can do it with brown rust paint. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll get out of the way and I'll do some on the other side. Oh, by the way, speaking of the other side, I went over here. I had a can that was just about empty, so I went over here and just kind of done my first coat, so to speak, of this paint, just right around in here. I ran out of paint, so I'm gonna do this, and boy, I'll be glad when I get this painting stuff done. I don't like painting, but contrary to popular belief, but anyway, I'll get back at it. Just thought I'd show you. I'm trying to do step by step. Anybody that's got half a brain can do what we're doing. I knew when I said that I messed up. Anyway, hopefully I might. She can paint. She just don't. I know those tricks. Well, that's what I'm doing.
This is how you do. You go.
Make that sound again. I can go to sleep. I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, I think we're at the point we can take the tape off. I've got some overspray here and there, but it's not bad. I told Mrs. PIB that if I had used newspaper and taped up everything, I'd just now be getting started. I hate taping. But I've got a few runs I got to place here. I got to revisit here in a little while when that dries good. And got my good little helper taking the tape off, and we're going to clean up the glass and all that kind of fun stuff. But all in all, I think it looks good. What do you think?
I think it looks better.
I think it looks better, she said. There's going to be imperfections that you can see, and I'm going to bring them out with some my Dixie Cup and my Q-tip friend, and some rust on the Q-tip, and kind of make everything look like, you know, like, yeah, blend it all in, make it look like just an old truck that's still running around. I want to thank you for your help. I appreciate it. She was just asking me, you know, I had to paint the tailgate. Well, the letters were white. So, you ask them.
That chrome pen that you used the other day
Yeah,
on
chrome
the
pen. Yep.
What would that look like chromed?
Well, I don't know.
That looks stupid.
I don't know. You know, we always
I bet
paint.
we do chrome, and then if people don't like it, we'll ask them if they like it, and if they don't like it, then we'll put it back white.
Yeah, we could do that, or do one letter white and one letter chrome.
Oh,
Just
test?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a pattern.
No. She thought I meant chrome white. No.
You been in my pre-K class? You can pattern?
No. Anyway, I'm gonna. Oh, I've got this up in here. The back of the cab painted best I could. You can probably see a little overspray, but that's to be expected. So we're going to take all this stuff off. I'm letting this dry just a few minutes, and I think I'm going to try to sweep out this bed and I guess make it look the best I can. It's hot, but I'll have to have one of those little pads you can put your knees on, because it suddenly got hot. Hasn't no, not as hot as it's been, but I'm telling you, it's hot. It hasn't rained. I can't believe it. The other day when they said it was 0% chance, it did. It rained. So I got to where I don't really trust Anyway, they do the best they can. I'm not griping. Oh yeah, we got to rub this Vaseline off too. I just now seen that spot. So there's a lot to do, and I just thought I'd show you what it looks like. I did not have my mojo on today on my rattle can painting. Sometimes I can do good and not have a run one, but I've had several runs today that I'm going to have to address. But I think it's coming along good. Once it's almost to the point, my favorite part of rubbing the truck with steel wool and Scotch-Brite and making some of the brown come out. So I'm really looking forward to that. I won't get to do it today, but I hope to. I'm getting closer and closer. Got to put my taillights back in too. Anyway, I'm talking too much.
You're busy.
See y'all in a bit. Just to show you what Mrs. PIB's doing, she's taking the Vaseline off. The paint didn't stick to it, but I gotta tell you, I forgot that the tailgate got in the sun a little bit quicker than what I thought. So
this is everywhere
that Vaseline.
Paint comes off really, really easily.
Yeah. Well, what about this? I don't know if that's just a spot or is that Vaseline too? Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Good job. Let's do the other side. I know there's one over here I was wanting to check out.
Oh yeah, the big old one.
We might have should have put a little bit more in there. Anyway, that's fine. And can you get this around the taillight? I was fixing to put my taillight lens in, and anyway, it does work if you put enough. Here's, try this.
Here's one. This is a good one. I can see the Vaseline melting. Oops.
Some of these places are just like deep gouges or something. It's kind of hard to. Yeah. That looks good. I don't think you put none there, but you can get that little nail or something and go around through there. Let's see what we got here. I don't have a paper towel. I don't know if I can do any better. Trust me, the Vaseline does work. I done it on my 78 long bed truck I had probably last year. Papaw, and it worked out real good. Just had to have some more.
I'm looking forward to.
I wish that gnat would leave me alone.
Putting the penetrol on.
Yeah. So anyway, let us get busy, and we'll go from there. Hang in there, okay? Okay, Mrs. PIB is sweeping out this bed, and I'm going to get in here with my knee cushion thing, so my knees won't get burned up, and paint this bed best I can. It's not going to be perfect. Remember, I don't want it to be perfect. I just want it to kind of match the truck, but just make sure everything's kind of uniform with the paint color. I put the taillight lens in. Sorry, I really like all this. That looks good, doesn't it? I really do. I'll have to do some more. The fun part, like I said, is making the patina. Look at the edge of the bed. Doesn't that look good? Y'all might think we're weird, but this is just what we enjoy doing, and I finally have a partner for life that agrees with everything I say. I didn't know if she's listening, but no, she really is a good little partner to have. I'm going to find my knee pad thing and shake up a can of paint, and we'll go from there. But to me, the truck looks pretty good. Got to take the tape off the door lock over there, but other than that, I think we got it off. There's still a lot to do. That's what I was telling her. So I need to get busy. I'll see y'all in a bit. Well, guys, I know the video is getting quite long, but just real quick, I'm just documenting this, I guess, just for my wife and myself, just to show what we've done to the truck. I kind of spritzed the bed. I didn't do a good job. I don't want a good job. I just kind of spritzed it with the color that we have. I mean, it looks pretty good. I kind of kept the rough spots intact. I'm going to get some SOS and go over this stuff here where I accidentally hit it and hit the bolts there a little bit too. I kind of got a little bit on there and I didn't mean to, but I just kind of spritzed it. There was some kind of, I don't know, pinkish purple something on the header up there is what I'm calling it, the front of the bed, and down in the bed floor. So I just kind of went over it just to make it look a little more decent, I think. I have a lot of cleaning up to do and a lot of sanding to do too, but I'm I done the door jambs. You know, I just, like I said, I just kind of spritzed it. So if you look at the truck and you look at the door or the rocker here, it kind of looks like, you know, it all matches. It does anyway, really. I kind of flat blacked this just real quick. It's not a good job. I didn't do anything to even clean it up. I just kind of went over it a little bit, so when you raise the hood, it looks, I don't know, a little more decent. Went up around the hood, like I said. Keep in mind, everything I do, I'm not wanting a perfect job. I want it to look like this truck was born with this color. It's so close to the original that, you know, it's really, I told my wife just a few minutes ago that this has been kind of easy. You know, I mean, if I missed a spot, it's no big deal. As you can see, that, like I said, this truck's been painted once before. I can always tell when one's, I guess you can too though, when one's been painted, they didn't really cover up the rubber pieces like I do. I try to cover them up so you can't really tell so much. But anyway, everybody does the best they can. Everybody has their own style. As you can see, I just kind of went over it there a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to get it. My wife, I'm so proud of her. I don't know if you've ever noticed this old truck or not. Pertaining to the gas door, but it always just kind of stuck out just a little bit like it was sprung. Tell them what you done. Good. I'm proud of you. Talk about a partner. I got one. A smart one too.
Stay shut now.
It stays shut here. She put a magnet there, glued it on.
Super glued it.
Super glued it, yeah.
And so now it stays shut.
Ta-da!
I was looking for a magnet and there was one on the side of the dryer of all places.
Yeah, thank you for that. You're so smart. I'm so lucky to have you. Anyway, you can kind of see that this is a rough old truck, but we're just making it look the best that we can. And I appreciate y'all keeping up with us on this old truck. I guess I'm going to call it a day. What time is it? About 4:30? Yeah, it's getting about 4:30, and we've been doing this for hours. And 3:42. I missed it. We might do a little bit more, but nothing worth showing, I don't think. I'm just going to I might do a little bit of sanding, just a little, but not much. Be honest, guys, I'm kind of tired. So, I don't know. Just in case. No, you know what? I'll just end the video here. It's been long enough, and I apologize for being so long-winded. But we're just doing this one time, and if I don't video it, you'll never, or I won't remember what it used to look like unless I make a video of it. I'll forget, and 2 months later, I'll be going, it's always looked like this, because I'm an old man, I can't remember nothing. But I do appreciate you watching the videos on it. It means a lot, and I sure do wish you would subscribe to my channel, Primer Is Best. My wife and I enjoy reading the comments, especially ones that are constructive and, you know, and make sense. Don't forget, in case, I don't know how long this video is, I know it's long, but if you have an old truck or an old car that you are playing with, I call it playing, please send us a video. My wife, you can back up on this video. You can send it on Instagram, Facebook Messenger. I don't know what all she said. She's a lot smarter than I am, and if it was up to me, I never would be able to figure it out. But it's all pretty much You can send it several ways, whatever's good to you. I know I had somebody comment wanting to send me a video the first time I mentioned about doing that I'd put your truck on my YouTube channel. I'm happy to do it. And but he didn't have Facebook Messenger, and at the time, just a few days ago or whatever, we were talking about that's the only way we knew we could send it. Well, now there's other ways. So if you have Instagram or whatever, you can do it that way as well. So I'm real happy to do that for you. If I didn't have a YouTube channel and I had this old truck or some old truck like we have here at the house, why, I'd be doing a little video and sending it to you because I'd want to see it on YouTube. You could show it to anybody, you know. The whole world can see it, and you can. I love reading the comments. People, so far, like I said, everybody's so proud of all the work that somebody else has done on their truck. And I know people get tired of watching my videos. I've been working on this one for the longest because it's rained so much and this is sitting in the driveway. I know y'all get tired. You got to be getting tired of some of my videos of working on the same thing, but it's just what we're doing. So it's kind of refreshing to get someone else's point of view on a different truck, different color, different model year. You know, I enjoy watching them too. And I do appreciate, to the ones that have already sent videos in, thank you. I sure have enjoyed it. I've watched the videos over and over, just looking at it and studying it, and maybe y'all's the same way. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for all your comments. Please subscribe if you would to Primer That's Best. I got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, Instagram, Primer That's Best, and Facebook, Primer That's Best. I guess you can tell I'm getting tired. I'm kind of can't think straight. But I think tomorrow I'm going to start doing one of my favorite things, putting patina on this truck. I'll just kind of scuff up, remember where I have put a little bit of brown. My wife likes it like this, but I think I don't want to say it looks too good, but in another way it does look too good. It needs to be, in my opinion, scuffed up just a little bit where it looks like, I mean, you get up close, you can tell imperfections. I'm not trying to hide anything. This thing's had a lot of metal work, and like I've said before, I don't think anybody in their right mind would have done anything with this old truck, and to the point that we have, I don't think they would, because it's a pretty rough old truck, and with the whole side just about ate out on the other side, I think everybody would have just about passed. And if it had not been for my wife, I don't think I'd have bought the truck either. But like I said, she's a lot smarter than I am, so she's really liking this thing. She's been looking up the molding, you know, on here too. So well, hopefully we can get some that we can afford. And I was watching GM Tim yesterday or the other day. Well, I can't remember nothing. Anyway, he was putting molding on his truck 2%, and he was having a little bit of problems with the molding sticking. So he was suggesting make sure you get a 3M double-sided tape. You know, make sure it's 3M. Anyway, I'm going to try to remember that. He's really smart too. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope y'all's having a blessed day. We are. It has not rained, and I'm so happy. Oh, I'm kind of spritzed in here on the tailgate too. You know, the jams just a little bit. But this old truck, as I said, has been painted before. So, you know, otherwise it would be black. I mean, that's okay. It's saved its life. You know, I don't mind it. I mean, I'm just pointing out things that if someone else one of these days winds up with this truck, they can always go back on my older videos and look and see what all's been done. And we're just doing this on a budget because it's fun for us to do. We're home. We're not spending money other than buying paint and stuff like that, you know. So could be much worse. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. God bless y'all. And say bye.
Bye.
Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. God bless y'all. And I hope to see you in the next episode of Primer That's Best. I'm sure we'll be working on this old truck, 84 C10 left turn bill. Have a great day. See you.